What if I told you the real reason you're stuck financially isn't your job, your bills, or the economy, it's your psychology? Because if you don't take control of your money this year, your money will keep controlling you. Harsh? Maybe. But real. You've probably had that moment at 2 a.m., staring at your bank app, wondering where your paycheck went again. It's not that you're lazy. It's that no one ever taught you how money actually works, how your mind, habits, and emotions quietly dictate every dollar you make and lose. Most people don't go broke because they don't earn enough. They go broke because their habits leak money faster than they can earn it. They grind, swipe, repeat, and promise to do better next month. But next month becomes next year. That's how financial frustration turns into a lifestyle. Here's the shift. Mastering your money in 2025 isn't about cutting coffee or chasing crypto, it's about mastering you. Once you rewire how you think and act around money, everything changes. You stop reacting and start building. You stop surviving and start designing your financial future. And the best part? You don't need 6 figures or a finance degree to start. Just a few key habits, the right mindset, and a plan that works with how your brain and your bank really operate. By the end of this, you'll discover the exact first move that flips the switch, turning stress into strategy and chaos into control. Most people never hear it, but once you do, you'll never see money the same way again. Most people say they want to be rich, but few actually track where their money goes. Think about it, if you don't know where your dollars are hiding, how can you expect them to multiply? Writing down every dollar that comes in and out isn't about being obsessive, it's about awareness. This simple financial habit is like switching on the lights in a dark room. Suddenly, everything makes sense. When you start tracking, you'll notice patterns you didn't even know existed. Maybe you're dropping $120 a month on random food delivery or $50 on subscriptions you don't use. Once you see it, you can change it. Apps like Anab or Monarch Money make it way easier to manage personal finance without feeling overwhelmed. It's your first real step into mastering financial psychology, understanding not just what you spend, but why. Imagine Tony Stark from Iron Man. He doesn't build billion-dollar tech by guessing. He tracks every bolt, every detail. The same mindset applies here. You don't need $1 million budget to start acting like someone who values money. The point is to make intentional decisions, not emotional ones. When you know your numbers, you're in control, not your impulses. Here's a finance tip most people miss. Tracking your spending isn't about restriction, it's about direction. It shows you where your habits are taking you, toward wealth or away from it. People with strong money habits use this clarity to make moves that others can't even see coming. You can literally forecast your future by studying your own transaction history. Once you've got your money map laid out, you'll feel more confident, like you're the CFO of your own life. Every purchase becomes a choice, not a reaction. And when that level of awareness kicks in, something powerful shifts inside you. It's the foundation of every smart move that comes next. Because once you can see your money clearly, you'll be ready to turn small wins into real momentum, and that's exactly what's waiting in the next step. Here's the truth, big financial goals fail because they feel too far away. Saying I'll save $10,000 this year sounds good, but your brain tunes out when it doesn't see quick progress. That's why setting micro goals, like saving $50 a week or researching one investment, works so well. It gives your brain those quick wins it craves, and those tiny victories build massive momentum over time. Think of it like the show Cobra Kai. Every week, the students don't master karate overnight, they focus on one move, one mindset, one habit at a time. That same approach works with your money mindset. When you break your financial journey into short sprints, you stay motivated, consistent, and proud of your progress. These small wins stack up faster than you think. Here's a finance tip that changes everything. Micro goals train your financial psychology to see success as attainable. Instead of chasing some faraway dream, you're building proof that you can follow through. Whether it's investing $20 in an ETF, meal prepping to save $30, or cutting one bad habit, each action compounds. Consistency beats intensity in personal finance every single time. And here's the fun part, those weekly wins feel addictive. When you see your savings account tick up or realize you made money from a smart move, your confidence skyrockets. That emotional reward rewires your brain to crave discipline over impulse. That's the hidden secret behind developing strong money habits. It becomes who you are, not just what you do. Soon, you'll notice how much easier it is to make smart money choices without overthinking. Those small steps teach your mind that financial success isn't luck, it's structure. And once you automate that structure, you'll discover the power of making money work for you, not the other way around. Once you've built momentum, the next step is to take your emotions out of the process. That's where automation comes in. The richest people aren't more disciplined, they've just built systems that protect them from bad decisions. Automatically transferring money into savings, investments, or retirement accounts ensures you build wealth before you even have a chance to spend it. It's like the movie Inception. The deeper the system goes, the more powerful it becomes. Automation works the same way, it layers habits beneath habits. Imagine your paycheck splitting itself the moment it hits your account, 10% into savings, 15% into investments, 5% into a freedom fund. You're training your subconscious to treat wealth building as normal, not optional. Here's a solid finance tip: set up auto transfers the same day your paycheck arrives. That one move locks in consistency and rewires your financial psychology. Over time, you won't even see that money is spendable, it'll just grow quietly in the background. The magic happens when you forget it's happening, yet your balance keeps rising. Automation is also a defense mechanism. It shields you from emotional spending and "I'll do it later" excuses. Every successful person has a structure behind the scenes doing the heavy lifting. It's the secret behind the office's Jim Halpert type calm. Everything's organized, so nothing feels chaotic. When your finances run smoothly, your mind follows. This is where financial education meets peace of mind. You're not chasing wealth anymore, you're building it on autopilot. And once you've automated your success, the next challenge is mastering your mindset, replacing limiting thoughts with empowering questions. Because what you say to yourself about money shapes everything that follows. Here's a mindset shift that separates broke thinking from wealthy thinking. Never say, "I can't afford it." Those 5 words shut down your brain's creativity. But when you ask, "How can I afford it?" everything changes. That question flips your financial psychology from powerless to proactive. It opens a door your old mindset didn't even know existed. Think of the pursuit of happiness. Chris Gardner didn't sit there saying, "I can't." He asked, "How can I?" That small shift led him to hustle smarter, not just harder. You don't need $1 million to start thinking like that, you just need curiosity. It's about training your brain to see possibilities instead of limits, to find angles others overlook. Here's a finance tip: next time something feels out of reach, like investing $500 or starting a side hustle, ask how you can make it happen. Maybe you can sell old stuff, cut one luxury expense, or trade your skills for value. The goal isn't to complain, it's to create. Wealth doesn't start with money, it starts with better questions. This mindset also strengthens your long-term money habits. Each time you challenge "I can't," you reinforce confidence and control over your personal finance decisions. That shift turns obstacles into opportunities. It's like upgrading your brain's operating system. You stop freezing at limits and start searching for ways around them. The truth is, rich or poor, everyone hears that little voice of doubt. But the ones who win, they respond with action. So, the next time your mind says, "I can't," answer with, "Watch me figure it out." And speaking of action, the next key move is learning how to invest in the one thing that compounds faster than money itself: your skills. If money disappears, your skills are what keep you alive. That's the truth nobody talks about. You could lose your job, your savings, or even your business, but if you've invested in high-income skills, you'll always bounce back. Learning how to sell, market, code, or communicate effectively is like building your own financial safety net. These skills compound just like interest, only faster. Think about Breaking Bad, not the crime part, but the transformation part. Walter White went from underpaid teacher to powerful strategist because he developed expertise. He learned to leverage his knowledge. That's what real wealth looks like, turning what you know into something that pays over time. Financial education isn't about memorizing numbers, it's about increasing your value in the marketplace. Here's a finance tip: dedicate 1 hour a day to improving a skill that earns. That could be studying investing, learning AI tools, or mastering communication. If you grow your knowledge by just 1% daily, you'll double your capability in less than 3 months. The smartest investors don't just buy assets, they become one. That's financial psychology at its best. The cool part? Most of these resources are free. YouTube, Coursera, Skillshare, these are modern gold mines for personal finance growth. You don't need a degree, you need discipline. And when your skills start generating cash flow, that's when the real wealth game begins. You're no longer trading time for money, you're creating money from time. Over time, these abilities become your greatest form of passive income. They open doors, attract opportunities, and make your earning potential limitless. And once you've built that kind of power, it's time to start seeing where it's all leading, to visualize the life you're actually financing every day. Before your bank account changes, your mindset has to. Visualization isn't some fluffy manifestation trick, it's financial psychology in action. When you consistently imagine the life you want to finance, your brain starts aligning your habits with that vision. Every decision, from what you buy to how you invest, starts moving in the direction of your dream. Think about Rocky Balboa running through Philadelphia. He wasn't just training his body, he was training his mind for the moment he'd win. The same goes for your money mindset. If you can see yourself living debt-free, running your own business, or hitting that first $100,000, your subconscious starts working overtime to make it real. That's not luck, it's alignment. Here's a finance tip: create a wealth vision board. Add photos of the home you want, the car you'll buy, or the freedom you crave. Look at it daily. It's not childish, it's strategy. Visualization strengthens focus, and focus builds consistency. And when you pair that with smart money habits and strong financial education, things start to move faster than you expect. Your financial vision also acts as a filter. When something tempts you, impulse shopping, new debt, or unnecessary expenses, you'll ask, does this fit my future? That's next-level personal finance discipline. You're not denying yourself, you're prioritizing yourself. That's how you turn dreams into data, and data into decisions. The wild part? Once you start seeing life through that lens, saving money doesn't feel like sacrifice, it feels like freedom. You're literally financing your future self, dollar by dollar. And the next step? It's about grounding that vision in something timeless, anchoring your money mindset in wisdom that's guided generations. At the core of every lasting fortune is wisdom, not luck. Proverbs 21 verse 20 says, "The wise store up choice food and olive oil, but fools gulp theirs down." It's ancient truth wrapped in modern relevance. The principle is simple: build before you spend, plan before you panic. In a world obsessed with instant gratification, patience is the ultimate wealth-building habit. Think about the Book of Eli. Eli didn't survive by force, he survived by guidance, discipline, and vision. That's the same foundation strong finances rest on. Biblical wisdom teaches financial psychology long before modern books did: save consistently, avoid waste, and invest with purpose. The rules haven't changed, just the tools. Here's a powerful finance tip: treat money as a resource, not a reward. When you honor it, manage it, and multiply it wisely, it becomes a servant, not a master. That's the mindset shift most people miss. You can't build freedom if you worship what's supposed to work for you. That's why strong money habits matter. They reflect gratitude and intelligence. Spiritual alignment also sharpens your decision-making. You stop chasing wealth for validation and start using it for creation. Whether it's helping your family, supporting a cause, or building something meaningful, that's when money truly becomes wealth. Financial education meets divine purpose when your goals serve more than just your ego. When your mindset is grounded in that kind of wisdom, wealth stops feeling like a chase, it becomes a calling. You understand that prosperity isn't just about having more, it's about managing better. And from here, everything connects: the discipline, the vision, the faith, all working together toward the kind of success that lasts far beyond numbers. If you've made it this far, it's because deep down, you're done being average with money. You're done watching others win while you keep waiting for the right time. The truth is, 2025 won't magically change your life, you will. But only if you choose to act differently. Remember, mastering your money isn't just about numbers, it's about mastering your mind. Every successful person you admire had a moment when they decided enough was enough. They stopped drifting, they stopped escaping, and they built systems that aligned with who they wanted to become. That's the same moment you're in right now. You don't need perfection, you need alignment. Small, consistent steps that bring peace instead of pressure, and clarity instead of chaos. So here's your wake-up call. Your future self is watching what you do today. Will you keep scrolling, or will you finally start designing the life you've been visualizing? The next year can either repeat your past, or completely rewrite it. The choice is right in front of you. And if you're ready to go deeper, mentally, financially, and spiritually, check out Holistic Health. Nourish your mind, balance your finances, transform your life. It's not just a program, it's the bridge between who you are and who you're meant to become. Because once you balance your mind and your money, the rest of your life follows.